Welcome to the MyoSlide. This is an ideal piece of exercise equipment for before you have your total hip and definitely afterwards. This will help you strengthen both your hip and your pelvis area along with the rest of your lower extremity, your legs. So what you can see is it's a moving platform with a stationary platform, and we can have various bands working with it.
Congratulations on purchasing the MyoSlide. Hi, I'm Dr. Gavin Hamer, physical therapist, and really what I wanted to show you is what this can do, which is really designed for hip, core, and lower leg exercise, whether it be for before a total hip, after a total hip, bursitis in the hip, patellofemoral knee problems, or just core. It is so versatile, and you'll find it incredibly adaptable, and I wish you well and have fun with it. Take care. I wanted to introduce you to the MyoSlide. So there's a lot of components to it. The basic is the stationary platform, a moving platform, and an adjustable platform. In addition to that, we have a foot plate which goes in here, and then the main components of it are the resistance bands, which come on into here. It's easy to put them on there, and then get access. And of course, we can do it both sides. And now we have resistance going that way, either with your arms, with your legs, with your body. In addition to that, you have a non-slip pad, which goes underneath on the floor. And that is the full package. Non-slip pad, various resistance bands, the adjustable platform, moving platform, stationary platform, and foot plate.
So here it is. It's 45 inches long, 11 inches wide, and it's very versatile. You can use it particularly in home care after your total hip, or beforehand. You can have it on as one of your home exercise device because it is so versatile. In the commercial gyms, we used it initially for hockey training to get the hips stronger, and of course in nursing homes, general rehabilitation, and we've been using it extensively in the outpatient physical therapy environment for many years. It's a versatile piece of equipment designed to accommodate a wide range of strengths and balance abilities. So with any moving platform, the user must ensure that they're able to safely perform this without the risk of falling. So it may mean that you have to hang on to the back of a chair, be holding on to the kitchen bench, the breakfast bar, or a wall, or even in a corner. It can be exercise, you can be lying down, you can be sitting, standing in different positions, and then also on the tabletop for arms and shoulders. So the rules of use really are that you must always have two resistance bands on at a time. If one does break, then the other band will stop the platform moving too quickly, and so always make sure you have two bands on. It then may be easy to change the bands if it's up on a table, or you can stand it on its end so you don't have to bend so far. But normally in the outpatient world where we're using it in physical therapy, we just leave it on the floor. When mounting and getting on, the platforms are colored blue and black. The black is the moving platform, and the blue is either the stationary platform or the adjustable platform. You must ensure that you always stand on the blue platforms first. And then when you are dismounting, you get off the black platform first. This will avoid you having a sudden movement. Rule 4 is in the standing position, make sure you're holding on to something, as we talked about, either the breakfast bar, kitchen bench, back of a chair, back of the couch, or a wall, or there are other devices out, particularly S3 balance frames.
Alright, so the normal setup is you got a non-slip pad on the floor, the handle, there's wheels that allow this to come on down, and then you're just going to place it on that, which means really it will not slide. For safety reasons, you're going to stand on the stationary pad first. We have the resistance bands that we want. Now we're on here, slightly bent, and then you're just pushing out to what you want, the reps you want. So that would be pushing out abduction. However, we have the option also putting this anywhere we want. Once you put your weight on, it stays stationary, and now we can come in here like this for adduction.
So let's look at the exercises that are performed in standing. So we can push out, we can pull in, we push back. So let's demonstrate these. So you look here that you're standing, holding the chair and up on the stationary platform, so it's good and stable, and then you're pushing the black platform out.
So we're going to push out to the side, and we need to make sure we're standing with most of the weight on this leg here, and then with knees slightly bent, pushing to the side. Hanging onto the chair or whatever you need for balance.
So then the other one would be pulling in to get the groin muscles working. So again, you're standing on the blue platform first. In this case, it's the adjustable one, pulling the black platform towards the other ankle.
To use the chair for balance, we're going to hang on to that. We're standing on the adjustable platform, and we're going to pull this in, which is getting the inside groin muscles working.
So now pushing back, which is very important as far as your glutes are concerned, and your extensor muscles. There's sort of three positions you can put your feet in. So notice the right foot is on the floor. So this is a very stable position, particularly when you're holding onto a chair, and then you're pushing back with the left foot in this case.
So we're doing hip extension on this left leg. My stationary foot is high up on the floor, so I have good balance hanging onto the chair, and then the moving leg is on the moving platform, pushing back.
So now we are standing, pushing back using the chair.
So with you're standing on the platform, so there's a little bit more balance required than on the floor. So you're here, still hanging onto the chair, standing on the wide part, and then the moving leg is on the moving platform. Weight is on through here and there, pushing back for hip extension.
So the only difference between this and the one preceding is that the standing foot on the stationary platform is actually standing on that instead of the floor. So now we can push forward, and we're using the quads and the hip flexors with this, again, standing on the platform, pushing forward.
So we want hip flexion and knee extension, hanging onto the slide or on the outside here, pushing in, pushing through, legs straight.
We can even pull back using the hamstrings. Again, we're standing on the adjustable platform here. The foot is hooked over the bar, pulling the moving platform back.
So I want the hamstrings to work. We're going to stand on the adjustable platform, which is stationary. We have a chair placed here for balance, and then you're reaching out here and pulling back. So now this is your right hamstring working with this hip stabilizer.
So now let's look at sitting, and we can basically push out and pull in, and these are your options with also hip rotation, internal and external rotation. So with the quads, we can use a push plate, which just gives you a little bit more foot purchase when somebody's heel is not strong enough, or their ankle's not strong enough to push on the bar in the case of a stroke or such like that. So that push plate is just placed on top of the moving platform, and they can push on out with ease. The option is if you find that the platform is actually, if the MyoSlide is sliding on the floor, depending on the surface this may occur, because there's no standing weight on it, you can always rest it up against the wall that you can see in the bottom left.
So we want to do quads push out, sitting on the edge of the chair, and then we're just going through there, trying to make sure that we're getting right to the end. And pushing out. It's going to be hip extension and your quads working.
So here we are doing the hamstrings. We're pulling back, sitting again on the edge. You have an option also of resting it up against the wall if you find that it slides.
We want hamstrings to work, and they're sitting on the edge of the chair, holding on in.
So there we have it. MyoSlide is owned by Dynamic Exercise Equipment. Our goal is to provide you with a comprehensive set of exercises and support for you having your total hip. It's going to be great for you beforehand. Getting stronger, we know that pain reduction is greater with people who have exercised before their total hip, and they require less medication afterwards, and return to function is improved. Feel free to contact me at the above numbers, with also the email info@myoslide.com. Dr. Gavin Hamer, physical therapist, wishing you well.